stay tuned so you can see how we make this watermelon keychain. Have you ever seen those cute crochet plushies and wondered how'd they get that perfect closed center with no hole? Well, the secret is something called a magic circle. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to make one step by step. It's easier than you might think, and once you learn it, you'll be able to start so many crochet projects with confidence. So grab your yarn and hook and let's get started. Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. If you're new to crochet or you've struggled with the magic circle before, don't worry. I'm going to break it down in a simple way so you can follow along easily. For today's video, I'm going to use this I love this cotton yarn. It's super soft and easy to do with. It's 100% cotton and 3.5 ounces. And for today's video, I am going to use a 3mm hook. So now, step 1, we are going to make the loop. Take the tail end of your yarn and lay it across your fingers, like that. And then hold it gently in place with your thumb so it doesn't move. Now take the working yarn, the strand connected to the yarn ball, and wrap it around your fingers 2 times. And keep your thumb holding the yarn. And then you're gonna make an X with 2 lines over here. Let's do it again if you still didn't get it. Put the yarn on your hand. Hold the yarn. Separate your fingers. And then make an X. So now you're gonna have 2 lines over here. The X is what creates the adjustable ring. Now slide your crochet hook under the first strand and then over the second strand. So you're gonna under, over, and then you twist it. Let's do it again. You have your 2 lines. First, you go under your hook. This little thing is facing down, not up, down. You go under the first yarn, and then over, and then it's gonna grab the yarn and then go around. And now with this yarn, you're just gonna leave it. No, you're going to pull the 2 yarns away from your fingers, and now you're gonna have this little wonky circle. Now, then you're gonna grab the end of the yarn, the one that connects to the ball, and then roll over, and then chain 1. So now it looks a bit more better. And then you're gonna adjust to see there are supposed to be 2 yarns over here. This yarn over here that's gonna connect to the ball, and then 1 yarn over here. So there's supposed to be 2 and then 1. And then you're gonna hold those 2 yarns together. And then you do 1 double crochet. So you yarn over, you go under, and then over, and you take the yarn. And then you do a yarn over, and then you pull through 2 of the yarns. So now you're going to have 2 separate yarns on your hook. Then you yarn over, and then pull through. And there you go. You just finished your first double crochet in the magic circle. Be proud of yourself. This is a really hard skill to learn. And now you're gonna do how many you want your project tells you to do all around. Not all around, but then when you're done, you pull this yarn. And I'll show you. For this project, we're gonna do 8 double crochets. We already did the first one. Now, and then you do this. And then you take a stitch marker and you put it right where you finished with we started the double crochet, so you don't mix it up later. Now, when you put your stitch marker, you are going to continue with the double crochets. For this, I'm going to do 8 double crochets. So you already did 1, and now we're going to do another. It is a bit confusing at first, but once you watch this video a bit of times, then you'll get the hang of it. Now you're just going to continue with your normal crocheting, and this is going to be the second double crochet. Your stitches, pause and count them carefully. This helps prevent mistakes before you move on to the next round. Now gently hold your stitches with one hand and slowly pull that yarn tail with the other hand. You'll see the center hole shrink and close completely. If it doesn't close the right way, double check that you're pulling the correct yarn tail and not the working yarn. Done with the double crochets, you're going to take the working yarn and then put your hook through the first stitch that you made and make a slip stitch. Some beginner tips is that don't make the starting loop too tight or it'll be hard to work into. Practice a few times before starting a real project, and it gets easier the more you try. And use a thicker yarn than this one and the larger hook when you're still learning. And always, always, always count your stitches after each round to avoid mistakes. And that's it. You've just made a magic circle. This small technique is one of the most important foundations in crochet, and it will make your project look clean and professional. Now, since you guys can't really see it that much, we're gonna do one more round of crochets. So now we're gonna yarn over 2. This round we are going to do 2 single crochets in each hole all around. So first we're gonna get our little helper, the stitch marker, and then we are going to do 2 single crochets in the same place. It's a bit confusing at first, but then when you finish the first one, you'll get the hang of it. Two. Oop. Now, once you've finished your first 2 crochets, you're gonna put your stitch marker right there, so you remember where it is. Now you're just gonna continue all around. When you keep going all the way around the circle like that, you'll end up with the double amount of crochets that you did in the first magic ring. So you go into the same stitch, do 1 single crochet, and then right back to that same stitch and do another. And that's how we increase and make our circle grow evenly. And now you do a slip stitch where you're around. Now count all of these little bad boys up. And then if you have the double amount that you had for your magic circle, that is the right number. Now this is the magic circle, and this is the first round of double crochets around it. If you want to know how to make more rows and more rows, stay tuned so you can see how we make this watermelon keychain. It's very cute and easy, and you guys already did the magic circle in the second row. So then you just have 1, 2, 3, 4 more. Stay tuned. Like, share, and subscribe for more super easy tutorials just like this. And keep practicing, because every stitch you make gets better and better. Comment down below how your project turned out. I really want to see it. Stay tuned for the next video. We're just getting started. Watch more, crochet more. See you next time.